let's talk about how to set up and how to create an effective in-stream ads. So in-stream ads are the most enticing. Usually when I teach people YouTube ads, they say, I want to do in-stream ads because they look good. They're the most well-known and they're actually pretty simple to get set up, and they're pretty short, right? So, in terms of time investment, you're just going to be creating a 30 seconds to a minute video. So it's pretty good to get your feet wet and to get started. So in-stream ads, contrary to in-display ads, have to be the closest thing to perfect that you can make them before releasing them. So it's just 60 seconds, but those 60 seconds need to be engineered to the second in order to have the highest chance of making a bang for your buck. Whereas with discovery ads, people that click the discovery ads are going to commit to watching your video, or at least the beginning of it. And so they will be passing up mistakes, and they will forgive you if you're not 100% perfect. And if the quality is just average, people are used to that on YouTube, doesn't really matter. In stream ads, however, you need to convince people to click them, which is pretty hard, but also pretty easy with this blueprint. So there you go. All right, so attention is a very valuable commodity, especially online, because everyone's trying to get it, right? Wherever there's attention, there are marketers who want to place their ad. That's why it's on TV, it's on YouTube, etc. Now, YouTube is a great place to find people who are giving someone else attention, and that's where you come in. But again, the keyword is someone else. They weren't planning to watch your video. They perhaps were expecting it, because a lot of videos are monetized nowadays, but they weren't certainly not willing or wanting to see your ad. So your ad needs to succeed in acquiring attention. That is your ad's number one goal. If your ad can do that but does everything else badly, it's actually a good sign, because the rest is actually pretty easy to solve. But if you're not getting people's attention, you're not going anywhere with those types of ads. So let me give you my blueprint for in-stream ads. So this is a timeline of what you should be striving for with the length of your ad, and which elements come first, which elements come after. And this is going to be the same, right? The same blueprint for every ad, every niche, everything you can think of, okay? And if you watch successful ads, I'm not talking about, all ads or any ad, because most ads on YouTube are actually horrible. It's like TV ads, right? It's TV ads. They just took it from the TV channel and put it on YouTube. It's horrible. If you want a successful ad, this is your blueprint. So, excuse me. A bit of water. Okay, so for the first 5 seconds, for the moment your ad starts to the moment people can actually click it, you need to capture attention, because that's the 5 seconds that they have to watch. They can't skip it. So you actually have their attention. They're forced to give you their attention for 5 seconds. So you need to capture attention, because when the 5 seconds are passed and they can actually click the skip button, they will, unless you manage to do something that's actually pretty hard to do, and that's convince them to give you an extra 10 seconds. So the first 5 seconds, you need to capture their attention, and that's where knowing your market, knowing your product is actually extremely important. And after that, you just need to make them watch the next 10 seconds. Like, that's the goal of the first 5 seconds, is to get them to watch the next 10 seconds. And then the goal of the next 10 seconds is to get them to watch the entirety of the ad. So capture attention for the first 5 seconds. Again, if people skip your ad, it's fine. You don't pay, but you're not going to make any money either. So pretty silly. Okay, so how do you do that? Let me go back a second here. How do you capture people's attention in 1 or 5 seconds? A good thing to do that I see a lot of good marketers doing is to ask a question. For example, there was to take that example again, for the SEMrush software for SEO type people, I saw a guy promoting it, and I thought it was actually pretty clever. So he just filmed himself, with his iPhone, and I've seen that ad over a period of about 2 months. So it was definitely making him money, or else he wouldn't be running it for that long. So for the first 5 seconds, all he did was ask hey, how many #1 rankings do you have on Google? Like those were his his first 5 seconds. And he was placing that ad on a bunch of SEO related videos. So he knew people were interested in SEO trying to get ranks, right? So that was the introduction. Hey, how many rank #1 do you have? That works, right? You can use shocking statistics, right? On an affiliate marketing video, you could say, hey, did you know ClickBank created 1,000 millionaires since it was introduced, which is a true fact. I mean, that's going to get your attention, okay? So you need to start with something that's direct, something that's easy to understand, and something that's related. It could be a question, it could be an affirmation, it doesn't matter. It needs to capture attention. All right, so after those 5 seconds, what you could do is explain or demonstrate, which is usually better, why you or your product are qualified to help them to improve their business, or simply to reach the goal that they're looking for while browsing on that video. So the guy, again, for that example, he said, hi, I'm Alex Becker. He's a pretty well-known dude, very influential affiliate marketer and internet marketer. And he said, look, I'm Alex Becker. You can Google me. I have plenty of #1 rankings. And I have a 7-figure business. And I teach people how to get the results that I have got. And then he shows a few screenshots about his businesses, himself, speaking on stage. So he gives a couple of things. First off, social proof. He gives proof that other people are listening to him. If other people are listening to you, someone is more likely to listen to you too, right? No one listens to the beggar. Everyone listens to the king. So that's what you should do in the first 20 seconds. If you have proof, if you have screenshots, if you have ever done something that in front of an audience, that's where you need to point it out, okay? You don't need to sound salesy. You just need to tell them about your results, and those should be the results that they desire to get to. Now, 20 to 60 seconds, eliminate pain points. It doesn't necessarily have to be that long, right? 20 to 60 seconds is a long time. But the chances are, if someone watched your ad to the 20-second mark, means one of two things. Either they're legitimately interested and they might click, or they've just gone to get a cup of coffee and then there's nothing you can do about it. But 20 seconds, if they've made it that far, then you can actually start speaking a bit more slowly, get a bit more serious, because you've got their attention again. So eliminate pain points. This guy was running an ad for a webinar, and what he said was, look, I'm holding a live event, right? It's free. So again, pain points, money, spending is a pain point. So if you have a free offer, low ticket offer, you just say, or an opt-in, right? You could say free. The word free is very powerful. Use it as many times as you can. And he said, look, you can sign up in 10 seconds. You click this link, you sign up, it takes 10 seconds, and I'm going to blow your mind, and it's free, right? So it doesn't take long. People can still watch their video afterwards, right? They can opt in and come back to the video. They don't have to, forget about watching the video they were planning to watch. They can do both. It's free, and it's actually going to be good, right? So simple, fast, free, and valuable. Like that's how much better can anything get, right? So you need to convey that, and every product, every offer you have, you can find a way to say that. So, and then 60 seconds to the end of the video. If your video ends before that, it doesn't matter, but the end of the video is a call to action. So that would be click the button, click the link at the the bottom left of your screen, then a little arrow, etc. I'll see you on the webinar. Enjoy the video you wanted to watch. Thanks for watching. Thanks for giving me a chance, etc. So sound humble, and get them to click the link, whatever that is.